John Harris Whitmire, born August 14, 1949, left square bracket 1 right square bracket, is an American attorney and politician who is the mayor-elect of Houston, Texas's most populous city, and the longest-serving current member of the Texas State Senate. Since 1983, he has represented District 15, which includes much of northern Houston. He was a member of the Texas House of Representatives from 1973 through 1983. He also served as the acting governor of Texas in 1993 left square bracket 2, right square bracket, as part of the Governor for a Day tradition. He is a member of the Democratic Party. In November 2021, Whitmire announced his candidacy for mayor of Houston in the 2023 election. In November 2023, he advanced to a runoff with Representative Sheila Jackson Lee. He won the runoff on December 9, 2023. Early life and education. Whitmire was born in Hillsborough, Texas, north of Waco, to James Madison Whitmire, the Hill County clerk, and the former Ruth Marie Harris, a nurse. Left square bracket 1 right square bracket left square bracket 3 right square bracket. His parents divorced when he was 7 years old, and the family moved several times, facing difficult financial circumstances. Left square bracket 4 right square bracket. In his early teenage years, he moved to North Houston and attended Waltrip High School. Left square bracket 5 right square bracket. Whitmire attended college at the University of Houston to study political science, while paying for his education by working for the Texas State Welfare Department, where he interviewed food stamp recipients for compliance. Left square bracket 4 right square bracket. Political career. Texas House of Representatives under pressure from the federal courts. The 1971 legislature drew up Texas's first single-member district plan for the House of Representatives. Left square bracket 6 right square bracket. Whitmire's political science professor Richard Murray was the one to inspire him to run for office, as he illustrated the newly drawn district lines that encompassed Whitmire's neighborhood. Whitmire won the primary following a runoff election and easily defeated his Republican opponent. Left square bracket 4 right square bracket. His father provided him with a $5,000 loan for his campaign funds. Left square bracket 4 right square bracket. Whitmire served in the Texas House with colleagues Gene Green, Craig Washington, and Mickey Leland, and eventually finished his undergraduate degree. In his early years, he was not seen as a particularly influential legislator, and he was criticized by Texas Monthly magazine for his low impact. Left square bracket 4 right square bracket. He began his law studies at the Bates College of Law, now the University of Houston Law Center, then passed the bar in 1981, while still serving in the House. He did not graduate, as state law at the time allowed legislators entranced to the bar without a full J.D. Left square bracket 4 right square bracket. Texas Senate. In 1982, Senator Jack Hunt vacated his seat to pursue the Attorney General position. Left square bracket 7 right square bracket. Whitmire captured the Senate District 15 seat, taking office in 1983. Left square bracket 4 right square bracket. Whitmire won re-election to the state senate in the general election held on November 6, 2018. With 152,728 votes, 65.2%, he defeated the Republican candidate, Randy Orr, who polled 75,423, 32.2%. Another 6,266 votes, 2.7%, went to the Libertarian choice, Gilberto Gil Velasquez, Jr. Left square bracket 8 right square bracket. Criminal justice. In 1993, Whitmire was appointed by Lieutenant Governor Bob Bullock as chair of the Senate Criminal Justice Committee, where he oversaw reforms to the penal code and increased construction of prisons, to a generally favorable reception. Left square bracket 4 right square bracket. Whitmire remains the chair as of the 87th Texas Legislature. Left square bracket 9 right square bracket. Freeing the Tulia 13. Whitmire passed legislation to free the Texans who were imprisoned as a result of the Tulia drug raid. That incident resulted in the conviction of 38 Texans based on the testimony of one individual who has since been indicted and arrested for perjury. The legislation allowed the judge to release the prisoners on bond pending the decision of the Court of Criminal Appeals. On June 10, 2003, the Tulia defendants were freed on bond, as provided for in Whitmire's legislation. They were later pardoned by the governor. Left square bracket 10 right square bracket. End to special last meals. Whitmire was angered by convicted murderer Lawrence Russell Brewer's refusal to eat the expensive last meal he ordered prior to his September 21, 2011, execution. Whitmire said that this was Brewer's attempt to make a mockery out of the process. The senator contacted the Texas Department of Criminal Justice and asked the agency to end the practice of last meal requests, or he would get the state legislature to pass a bill doing so. The agency replied that last meal requests were accommodated within reason from food available in the prison kitchen, but it agreed to end the practice immediately at Whitmire's insistence. Left square bracket 11 right square bracket. Account in prisons in 2021. Whitmire stirred controversy by responding to questions about the lack of air conditioning in prisons by saying, "You know, we can talk about this all day, it's not gonna change. The prisons are hot. They are uncomfortable. And the real solution is, don't commit a crime and you stay at home and be cool. We are not gonna air condition them. 1. We don't want to. Number 2, we couldn't afford it, if we wanted to." Whitmire's quote was featured the following month on a segment on Last Week Tonight with John Oliver, criticizing Texas for not air conditioning its prisons, exacerbating medical conditions and even causing the deaths of some prisoners. Left square bracket 12 right square bracket. Heat has killed numerous prisoners and cost Texas taxpayers millions of dollars in wrongful death suits brought by victims' families. Left square bracket 13 right square bracket. Redistricting in 2003. Whitmire was one of the Texas 11, a group of Democrats who fled the state for New Mexico in 2003 in a quorum-busting effort aimed at preventing the passage of redistricting legislation that would have benefited Texas Republicans. He ultimately returned to the legislature, creating a quorum and undoing the efforts of the rest of the Texas 11. Left square bracket 14 right square bracket. Ethics. During the 1990s, Whitmire was the subject of several controversies related to potential conflicts of interest with clients and employers stemming from his position on the Senate Criminal Justice Committee. Left square bracket 4 right square bracket. In 1993, weeks after passing a bill benefiting the Houston Firefighters Relief and Retirement Fund, Whitmire was hired by the fund as a Washington, D.C. lobbyist. The fund allowed the contract to expire following public scrutiny. Left square bracket 15 right square bracket. In 1995, Whitmire came under investigation by the Harris County District Attorney's Office for taking a job with a state agency whose funding he oversaw via the Senate Criminal Justice Committee. Left square bracket 15 right square bracket. The district attorney eventually cleared him of wrongdoing. Left square bracket 4 right square bracket. Whitmire also came under criticism from watchdog groups and colleagues for hiring a friend as a consultant to the Criminal Justice Committee. Left square bracket 15 right square bracket. Left square bracket 4 right square bracket. Mayor of Houston. In November 2021, Whitmire announced his candidacy in the 2023 Houston mayoral election to succeed term-limited Mayor Sylvester Turner. Left square bracket 16 right square bracket. Though being a crowded field, the New York Times described the race as a de facto two-person contest between Whitmire and U.S. Representative Sheila Jackson Lee. Both are Democrats. Left square bracket a right square bracket and longtime fixtures in Houston politics. Left square bracket 17 right square bracket. Left square bracket 18 right square bracket. Left square bracket 19 right square bracket. His campaign focused on public safety with a pledge to bring 200 troopers from the Texas Department of Public Safety to assist the Houston Police Department. Left square bracket 20 right square bracket. Left square bracket 19 right square bracket. With a moderate message, Whitmire has positioned himself to appeal to centrist and Republican voters. Left square bracket 19, right square bracket, while Jackson Lee is considered the more progressive candidate. Left square bracket 20 right square bracket. Whitmire held a fundraising advantage over Jackson Lee, with the former raising over twice the latter between July and late September 2023, and he outspent her 5-1 in same time period. Left square bracket 21 right square bracket. In the general election, Whitmire received about 43% of the vote, with Jackson Lee receiving 36%. With both candidates below the 50% plus 1 threshold. Left square bracket 22 right square bracket. A runoff would be held between Whitmire and Jackson Lee on December 9, 2023. Left square bracket 19 right square bracket. He was projected to be the winner following a commanding early lead. Left square bracket 23 right square bracket. Left square bracket 24 right square bracket. Personal life. Whitmire was previously married to Rebecca Becky Dalby. Left square bracket 25 right square bracket left square bracket 26 right square bracket. Electoral history. Whitmire won renomination to Senate District 15 in the Democratic primary election held on March 4, 2014. He defeated his inter-party challenger, Damien Lacroix, 9,756, 75.1%, to 3,232 votes, 24.9%. Left square bracket 27 right square bracket. Previous elections. 2023 first round. 2023 Houston mayoral election, first round, left square bracket 28 right square bracket. Party candidate votes percent. Nonpartisanism. John Whitmire 107,097, 42.52. Nonpartisanism. Sheila Jackson Lee 89,773, 35.64. Nonpartisanism. Gilbert Garcia 18,165, 7.21. Nonpartisanism. Jack Christie 314, 6.87. Nonpartisanism. Lee Kaplan 6,613, 2.63. Nonpartisanism. Robert Dalagas 2,671, 1.06. Nonpartisanism. M.J. Khan 2,476, 0.98. Nonpartisanism. Annie Mama Garcia 1,970, 0.78. Nonpartisanism. Julian Bemer Antonio Martinez 1,809, 0.72. Nonpartisanism. Roy Vasquez 1,080, 0.43. Nonpartisanism. M. Griffin 671, 0.27. Nonpartisanism. Kathy Lee Tatum 530, 0.21. Nonpartisanism. David C. Lowy 366, 0.15. Nonpartisanism. Chanel Mbala 356, 0.14. Nonpartisanism. Nawufal Haujami 351, 0.14. Nonpartisanism. Galen S. Caldwell 330, 0.13. Nonpartisanism. BID 286, 0.11. Total votes 251,858, 100%. 2022 Texas General Election, 2022, Senate District 15 left square bracket 29 right square bracket. Party candidate votes percent plus or minus percent. Democratic John Whitmire, incumbent, 159,125, 65.33 plus 0.15. Republican George Vacris 84,437, 34. 0.67 plus 2.50. Turnout 243,562. Democratic hold. 2018 Texas General Election, 2018, Senate District 15 left square bracket 30 right square bracket. Party candidate votes percent plus or minus percent. Democratic John Whitmire, incumbent, 153,016, 65.18 plus 6.01. Republican Randy Orr 75,518. 32.17 minus 6.31. Libertarian Gilberto Gil Velasquez, Jr. 6,229, 2.65 plus 0.3. Turnout 234,763. Democratic hold. 2014 Texas General Election, 2014, Senate District 15 left square bracket 31 right square bracket. Party candidate votes percent plus or minus percent. Democratic John Whitmire 74,192, 59.17. Minus 3.17. Republican Ron Hale 48,249, 38.48 plus 0.72. Libertarian Gilberto Velasquez, Jr. 2,947, 2.35 plus 2.35. Majority 25,943, 20.69 minus 3.99. Turnout 125,388 minus 42.45. Democratic hold. 2012 Texas General Election, 2012, Senate District 15 left square bracket 32 right square bracket. Party candidate votes percent plus or minus percent. Democratic John Whitmire 135,822, 62.34 plus 3.06. Republican Bill Walker 82,038, 37.66 minus 3.06. Majority 53,784, 24.68 plus 6.12. Turnout 217. 860 plus 67.51 Democratic hold 2010 Texas general election 2010 Senate District 15 left square bracket 33 right square bracket party candidate votes percent plus or minus percent Democratic John Whitmire 77,096 59.28 minus 3.73 Republican Bill Walker 52,959 40.72 plus 3.73 majority 24,137 18.56 minus 7.46 turnout 130,055 plus 44.05 Democratic hold 2006 Texas general election 2006 Senate District 15 left square bracket 34 right square bracket party candidate votes percent plus or minus percent Democratic John Whitmire 56,884 63.01 plus 2.64 Republican Angel De La Rosa 33,396 36.99 minus 2.64 majority 23,488 26.02 plus 5.28 turnout 90,280 minus 12.74 Democratic hold 2002 Texas general election 2002 Senate District 15 left square bracket 35 right square bracket party candidate votes percent plus or minus percent Democratic John Whitmire 62,458 60.37 minus 4.69 Republican Michael P. Wolf 41,339.63 plus 4.69 majority 21,455 20.71 minus 9.38 turnout 103,461 minus 29.76 Democratic hold 2000 Texas general election 2000 Senate District 15 left square bracket 36 right square bracket party candidate votes percent plus or minus percent Democratic John Whitmire 95,826 65.06 plus 3.01 Republican Warren A. Lawless 51,465 34.94 minus 3.01 majority 44,361 30.12 plus 6.02 turnout 147,291 plus 12.65 Democratic hold 1996 Texas general election 1996 Senate District 15 left square bracket 37 right square bracket party candidate votes percent plus or minus percent Democratic John Whitmire 81,134 62.05 minus 37.95 Republican Tom Kelly 49,619 37.95 plus 37.95 majority 31,515 24.10 minus 75.90 turnout 130,753 plus 97.09 Democratic hold 1994 Texas general election 1994 Senate District 15 left square bracket 38 right square bracket party candidate votes percent plus or minus percent Democratic John Whitmire 66,341 100 plus 30.12 majority 66,341 100 plus 55.79 turnout 66 341 minus 33.62 Democratic hold 1992 Texas general election 1992 Senate District 15 left square bracket 39 right square bracket party candidate votes percent plus or minus percent Democratic John Whitmire 69,844 69.88 Republican Thomas V. Kelly 25,660 25.67 Libertarian George Hillenbach 4,438 4.44 majority 44,184 44.21 turnout 99,942 Democratic hold Democratic Party primary runoff election 1992 Senate District 15 left square bracket 40 right square bracket candidate votes percent plus or minus Roman O. Martinez 15,390 47.61 John Whitmire 16,938 52.39 turnout 32,328 Democratic Party primary election 1992 Senate District 15 left square bracket 41 right square bracket candidate votes percent plus or minus David Alley 1,587 4.97 Roman O. Martinez 15,575 48.87 John Whitmire 14,707 46.14 turnout 31,869 notes mayoral elections in Houston are officially nonpartisan. References Texas Department of State Health Services, Vital Records. Birth certificate for John Harris Whitmire, third-party index of birth records for Hill County. RootsWeb.com, retrieved December 19, 2006. Left square bracket dead link right square bracket Governor John Whitmire PTF. Legislative Reference Library. John Whitmire's biography. Retrieved November 13, 2023. Root, J, January 18, 2013. For Dean of Senate, Public and Private Blurred. The Texas Tribune. Honoring all Waltrip alumni. Retrieved December 10, 2023. Overview, Texas House Districts 1846 and 1982. Texas Legislative Council. Archived from the original on January 16, 2014. Retrieved January 15, 2014. McNeely, Henderson, Dave, Jim, 2008. Bob Bullock, God Bless Texas. University of Texas Press. P152. ISBN 9780292748491. Election returns. Texas Secretary of State. November 6, 2018. Archived from the original on November 10, 2018. Retrieved November 15, 2018. The Texas State Senate and Senator John Whitmire, District 15. World Wide Web.senate.texas.governor. Whitmire, John, 2004. Legislative Report PTF Fall. Archived from the original PTF on June 14, 2013. Left curly bracket cite journal right curly bracket cite journal requires vertical bracket JOURNAL equals help. Fernandez, Manny, September 22, 2011. Texas death row kitchen cooks its last meal. The New York Times. Retrieved September 22, 2011. Perkins, Dennis, June 14, 2021. John Oliver welcomes summer by reminding you that prisons are cooking people to death. AV Club. McCullough, Jolly, August 24, 2022. It's a living hell. Scorching heat in Texas prisons revives air conditioning debate. The Texas Tribune. Bowen, Joe, November 2, 2020. Redistricting Part 1, 2003. The Texas Signal. Retrieved February 20, 2021. Flick, Tim, July 13, 1995. John Whitmire was on a roll coming into the 1995 legislature. But how the mighty have fallen. Houston Press. Retrieved April 19, 2022. Berrigan, James, November 18, 2021. State Senator John Whitmire announces he will run for Houston mayor in 2023. The Texas Tribune. Retrieved November 16, 2023. Hardy, Michael, August 14, 2023. Houston is young and dynamic. Its next leader won't be. Texas Monthly. Retrieved November 13, 2023. Houston's next mayor has big city problems to fix. Familiar faces want the job. AP News. October 21, 2023. Retrieved November 13, 2023. Goodman, J. David, November 8, 2023. Race for Houston mayor heads to a runoff. The New York Times. Retrieved November 13, 2023. Schneider, Andrew. Houston mayor's race goes to runoff election. NPR. Retrieved November 13, 2023. Fetchter, Patrick Svinnick and Joshua, October 26, 2023. In crowded field, Houston mayor's race centers on prominent Democrats Sheila Jackson Lee and John Whitmire. The Texas Tribune. Retrieved November 13, 2023. Houston mayor's race heads to runoff between U.S. Representative Sheila Jackson Lee and State Senator John Whitmire. Wabal Baltimore News. Retrieved November 13, 2023. Marquez, Alexandra, December 9, 2023. Democrat John Whitmire wins Houston mayoral race. NBC News. Retrieved December 9, 2023. McGinnis, Dylan, December 9, 2023. John Whitmire elected Houston's next mayor, early voting results showed. Houston Chronicle. Retrieved December 9, 2023. Whitmire, Rebecca Dalby vs. Whitmire, John Harris. Root, J. January 18, 2013. Slidishow, Whitmire's 40 years in the ledge. The Texas Tribune. Retrieved December 10, 2023. Democratic primary election returns, March 4, 2014, Senate District 15. enra.sos.state.tx.us. Archived from the original on March 5, 2014. Retrieved March 8, 2014. John Whitmire and Sheila Jackson Lee headed to runoff to determine Houston's next mayor. Clow 11. November 7, 2023. Retrieved November 12, 2023. 2022 general election. Retrieved January 27, 2023. 2018 general election. Office of the Secretary of State, Texas. Retrieved June 24, 2020. 2014 general election. Office of the Secretary of State, Texas. Retrieved November 3, 2018. 2012 general election. Office of the Secretary of State, Texas. Retrieved November 3, 2018. 2010 general election. Office of the Secretary of State, Texas. Retrieved November 3, 2018. 2006 general election. Office of the Secretary of State, Texas. Archived from the original on November 8, 2006. Retrieved January 4, 2007. 2002 general election. Office of the Secretary of State, Texas. Archived from the original on January 9, 2014. Retrieved December 19, 2006. 2000 general election. Office of the Secretary of State, Texas. Archived from the original on January 9, 2014. Retrieved December 19, 2006. 1996 general election. Office of the Secretary of State, Texas. Archived from the original on January 9, 2014. Retrieved December 19, 2006. 1994 general election. Office of the Secretary of State, Texas. Archived from the original on January 9, 2014. Retrieved December 19, 2006. 1992 general election. Office of the Secretary of State, Texas. Archived from the original on January 9, 2014. Retrieved December 19, 2006. 1992 Democratic Party primary runoff election. Office of the Secretary of State, Texas. Archived from the original on January 9, 2014. Retrieved December 19, 2006. 1992 Democratic Party primary election. Office of the Secretary of State, Texas. Archived from the original on January 9, 2014. Retrieved December 19, 2006. External links. Wikimedia Commons has media related to John Whitmire. Profile at the Texas Senate campaign website. Project Vote Smart, Senator John Whitmire, TX. Profile Follow the Money, John Whitmire 2006, 2004, 2002, 2000 Campaign contributions. Appearances on C-SPAN. Archived Texas Senate Profile. Texas House of Representatives preceded by Bill Heatley, member of the Texas House of Representatives from the 82nd District 1973 and Edge. 1983 succeeded by Nolan Robnett. Texas Senate preceded by Jack Ott, member of the Texas Senate from the 15th District 1983 and Edge. Present incumbent political offices preceded by Sylvester Turner, mayor-elect of Houston, taking office 2024 elect.